We've made it to day 3 in Unit 3, Week 5. What changes can be seen in nature? So the first thing we're going to talk about is flurries. So flurries is a word when we see like snow flurries and they're all around. They're kind of fluttering around with the wind. So it's kind of like when we talked about sprinkles last week. So flurries isn't a blizzard or anything. It's just some of the snow falling. It's not as heavy, just like a sprinkle is less than a shower. So you are going to go on to the first page of day 3 for your workbook, and you're going to write a sentence with the word flurries in it. Okay, so next you are going to go to Seesaw, and you are going to sort contractions. So each person needs to do this. You're going to sort contractions. So they're on the label, and you just put them under the category that they fall under. You're each going to do that. And while you work on that, you could even maybe go a little further if you wanted to in your booklet. But just wait. It shouldn't take you very long to sort them. And pause if you need to. Okay, we're moving on to write the sentence. So the dictation page, which write the sentences I say on the video, so that's right under the flurries. So here is your first sentence. Kim will visit her friend soon. Kim will visit her friend soon. So remember, if you need to, pause it, rewind it, listen to it again. Teams work together as far as you each do your own work. But if somebody needs a little extra time, give them their space. Thank you. Next is tell me when you are done with the mop. Tell me when you are done with the mop. Okay, and number 3. My shirt is red. Again, my shirt is red. So write those sentences down. And then you are going to go to the next page, and we've got our high frequency words and our words for our selection words. So I have on the next page, high frequency and selection words. The high frequency words are in the sentence and the selection words are in the word bank. And you're going to fill in the blank with the word from the word bank at the bottom. So the word bank is caterpillar, shiver, push, chrysalis, and visit. So you'll figure out which one goes best into each sentence. So now you are going to reread the main selection. Please stop and reread the main selection. Take your time with it and pause this so that you can do it. And then when you are done with that, you're going to move on to the questions. Okay, now that you've read your read the passage again, these are the questions that I want you to work on. 1, what other animal have you read about that changes? So we've read about a lot of animals within Reading Street, within just what we do. So you should be able to talk about one animal that you've read about that changes. 2, why do you think the author ends the selection the same way it started? So I'm going to give you a hint. Remember those the words that we've been using. So are amazing words. So that will give you a little hint. 3, name one fact you learned about caterpillars. So please don't say, I don't know. Even if you knew it beforehand, write one thing down that you learned. So a fact is something that can be proven. So Caterpillars are beautiful. Well, some people wouldn't say that. So that's an opinion, not a fact. So think about something you learned about caterpillars, not the butterflies, caterpillars. And 4, how does the order the author used to write this selection help you understand it? So why did they write it the way they did in each order? Could they have switched everything around? How would that have changed the story? And pause to answer all of those, and do it in a complete sentence with a capital at the beginning and a period at the end. And then when you finish that, you are going to, your final page today is going to be right after the questions, and it says we use our eyes to gather information. Look at the park, write what you see. So you are going to read, and you're going to read the questions, you're going to answer them by what you see. And then last time we had a lot of people who didn't do the very last question. And here it says, write 2 questions that you would ask the people in the park. So what would you ask the lady with the cat? Or what would you ask the lady with the dog? Or what would you ask the man? So you have to write 2 questions. And remember, the only difference between a sentence and a question is that question mark at the end. But they still have capitals at the beginning and punctuation at the end. And finger spaces. So make sure that you are getting that done completely. When you're finished, come in and work on reading group. Thank you.